All righty, now there should only be one. So let's click into this. All righty. Well, now there should only be one out there. I fucked up the other ones. Yeah, I fucked it up. It's no big deal. I'm messing around with this stuff, trying to figure out how to do it. What's going on there, Frontier? Ugh. You know, these goddamn computers, I get fucked up on them sometimes because, like, I'm trying to figure out how to make this a little bit easier. Yeah, good morning again. Yeah. I know I'm a fuck up, you know? Yeah, Isaac, I ruffled some feathers. James, did I stay up and watch Supercross? No. I fell fucking asleep. Yesterday we had my friend's kid's birthday party. They have a 1-year-old, so we went to the birthday party yesterday. Boy, that's if you've ever been around a whole bunch of fucking kids for about 7 hours, you know, you get pretty tired. Some of my trolls, that's probably, you know, you'll probably have that, you know, you'll have that, man. You know, well, Barsha won the opening round of last year, so I don't, you know, you won the first round. Congratulations. You got 16 to go. Hold on here. It's going by pretty quick here this morning. Yeah, the trolls are everywhere. There's people trolling me constantly there, Frontier Specialist. You know, Joey Morrison, you know, I know that these Tribus things are going to break almost every time. You know, like it's not, you know, in the real world situation, it's going to be worse than what it is in a controlled situation. Yeah, it's not good, you know. No, I'm not watching the Viking Saints today. Actually, I'm going to hang out here at the shop till I don't know, a couple more hours. I gotta sweep and do some other stuff. Next week's going to be extremely busy. I don't know how I'm going to get all the shit done. I know I gotta work, so I gotta drive a truck. I know at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know any day after that. But I got to go up to Dayton and pick up a truck that I got to fix. And then I got to fix that. And there's just fucking a whole bunch of other shit. It's just going to be a brutal fucking day. Let's see. No, I don't send them out to get. I don't send them out to get resharpened. God damn, this is going by quick. Hold on here. Let's see here. Has the tool company reached out to me about the video? No. They went in the comments section and made a complete idiot out of themselves. Other than that, no, I haven't reached them. The only thing that I want is I want to know who said that they were going to refuse to work with them because I was a part of it. That's the more interesting thing because there's something going on there. Am I going to do a video about the truck repair? Yeah, I'm going to look and see how much, what we really got to do to fix it. I'm not really sure. They sent me a couple pictures, but I really need to talk to the person that's using it and then figure out what the problem is. Let's see. Yeah, J-Bo, the publicly traded company in the comment sections trying to cover their ass that's a fucked up situation. Yeah, Jay James, that's what it is, man. These guys are getting shit. Basically, they're just like, they get something. They're like this. Oh, look at this. It's the greatest thing I've ever used. It's a fucking joke. Use the shit. Yeah, there's a lot of yes men out there. I'm not one of them. I can't help it. I'm just tired of all the bullshit. This is really what I'm, like the bullshit meter on YouTube is getting so deep. It's really not fair to the people uh, that view the channel. Because like the way I looked about it is like if I'm going to recommend something to somebody, it's got to be pretty goddamn good. Because guess who is the first person to get the fucking emails that says, "Oh, this shit's fucking no good." It's not them. It's fucking me. And like I got enough shit going on. I don't need I don't need that type of bullshit in my life. I don't think it'll be that. I don't think they're very a large company. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, I got trucks on order. They'll be here in May. I asked for them May 1st. Yeah, Mama didn't raise no bitch. Justin sticking with the sternness, brother. Well, I'm a no bullshit guy. What's up, Brad? Good morning to you. I like your new logo. I think it looks kind of cool. It's kind of bright and colorful, but I do like your new logo. Oh, J-Bone, thanks for the help. I saw the picture of it on Facebook. The thing looked pretty good. You had it on there, got your visor on. I told you those things can be a bitch, but 3 hours with two guys and never doing it before, that's pretty good. Yeah, well, like uh it was a kind of a whiny response. They went to instantly to save their ass mode, and it really made them look pretty bad in my opinion. You know. Well, here's another thing. Like they talked about him breaking, but the 5/8 didn't break. It just stripped all the teeth out. So it's really no fucking good at all. They don't want to talk about that. They just, they wanted to talk about the one thing that, I told them about. Yeah, Michael Jones, they're not going to reach out to you, man. It's just it's no different than any other public uh, smear campaign, man. You know, Max treating me pretty good. You know, Like those new wrenches I haven't even used yet because I haven't really worked on anything where I needed wrenches. So lately what I've been getting is a lot of electrical issues. That's what we seem to get around here going on right now. Yeah. No, Blake, you're right. Isaac, I did see the new 100-year toolbox editions. I know they're coming out with a new heavy duty truck scanner. I might be interested in that. We're going to see what the price is. Also, the what was I going to say? Also, I want to see what like 100-year anniversary stuff they got. Like a pretty cool ratchet would be kind of cool, just something to keep. I don't know what else they got. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't watch the Rust Belt live stream. Really, I had no interest. I know I pretty much knew what the outcome was going to be. Uh, I already knew what it was going to be, man. See, here's the backstory on this stuff. So, like, Brad, I don't have any experience with the Holmac the Holmac toolboxes. My Napa is kind of a small one, so it's not like they have a bunch of like showroom area. I've never seen one, so Brad, I wouldn't be able to like really like say, hey, they're okay, or I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything can look nice in a picture, but I've never seen one and touched one. How did I learn about diesel mechanics? Well, really, I bought a dump truck and had to learn how to do it. You know, yeah, Learnly Mechanic, they do break pretty easy, and they strip out pretty easy. It gets worse. Like they will break at way less than the suggested torque, especially if you have it in a situation where there's only one pawl engaged. They just explode. Uh, I mean, it's ugly. Have I made a hammer rack? No, I just got them in the boxes. I haven't used Matco tools in a while. I don't have a Matco tool truck, so I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, Jay James, the YouTube tool community is there's a bunch of bullshit guys out there, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, it kind of makes me sick because I'd like to do a video talking about some shit, but then again, I always look like the bad guy, because there's not a lot of people that want to stand up and say they were done wrong. A lot of people, once they get burnt, they just disappear and they don't come back, or they come back and they're watching, but they're not as involved as they used to be. And that's pretty fucking bad. Yeah, Frontier, I would be too. I bet you that their investors really are fucking pissed off now once they see mine, you know. I guess they should have, they should have put up with some cuss words or stood up to people that said that they didn't want to work with them because I was involved. I don't understand that. And I would like to know who is going around and trying to backdoor people and trying to leverage themselves to make, like, to pick and choose who gets stuff on YouTube. I mean, that's not fucking right. Thank you, Kyle. Let's see. Let me go back here. I missed some of these questions while I was on the fucking Rambler. Hey, Carson. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, man. A guy asked me if we had okay. Do I have much work for my trucks in the winter? Man, last year we missed, I think, 7 days, and 4 of them were fucking holidays. And this year, it's been a disaster. We have work, but it's not enough to keep us busy. Like, maybe one day we'll have all the trucks out, the next day it'll be like 4, and then it'll be 2, and then it'll be 4 again. I mean, it's very inconsistent right now. It's just part of the situation. We just need a bunch of snow, or what we need is a big icing here in Cincinnati, and I don't see any of that coming anytime soon. Yeah, Lonely Mechanic. I believe that your comment, those are the people that I think are kind of responsible. Yeah, get at the airport. I don't know who's over at the airport, so like, I know that they were going to haul like some 300,000 tons of 300,000 tons of fucking gravel in there or something, but I guess that hasn't started. Yeah, Michael Jones, it does make a bad month for making payments, especially when you kind of had 2 months of shit that was kind of slowing down before all this stuff. But kind of is what it is. Are any of my drivers guaranteed work? Like, no. It's kind of, I rotate everybody through. I think that's the fairest thing to do. I don't know what else I can do. Like, I sit here and I'm on the phone every day trying to find stuff for people to do. And, when you get told no by 4 people and your Rolodex is empty, it's kind of like, it's over. What are you going to do? Do I think YouTuber trolls called my dispatchers? They wouldn't call the dispatchers because they probably don't know who they are, but they've called other people that I've worked with. Yes. Yeah, that's just trucking, man. It's just part of trucking. There's highs and there's lows, and there's highs and there's lows. Like you never know what's going on, Am I blacklisted for some places? No. I've never been blacklisted anywhere. No, I don't want to buy a tractor or two or anything like that. There is already a guy that has the there's guys that have been doing it a lot longer than me, so they have a lot more connections than I do, you know. So I just have to work with the places that I've worked with and see what happens. Hey, what's up, Justine? Except the dentist office, right? Yeah. The dentist office I'm probably not allowed back to. Well, I'd love to take a cruise, but I don't have enough money to take a cruise. You know, we got to keep working. Plus, every day somebody calls me about fixing something. You know, like this week, like I got that arm bed that I got to fix, and I got, and then I have to drive the truck. So it's kind of like, fuck, everything comes in a middle of just a pain in the ass. Everything comes at once. Like when you're slow, nothing happens. And then when you get really busy, you can't have enough. It's all fucked up. Did I hear back from Milwaukee about Mendingo? Yeah, they sent me a new one and I sent the old one back to them. Uh, and the new one is like way better than the other one that I had. So there might have been something wrong with it. I haven't heard anything about it yet, but there could be. I think there was something wrong with it. Yeah, Bill. Well, I'm sure that they've tried to fuck with my business. They just don't know who I work for. I don't know what fuel. What fuel's pretty cheap right now. I think it's like 289. I think I saw it for. I don't know what I've been paying. I'd have to add it up. Yeah, I have the big 1 inch impact from Milwaukee. That's what I use to take all my tires off with. I've used it to change some other stuff. Like I used it to take some bigger bolts off. It works good. Yeah, World War III. I don't think World War III is really going to happen, but it is what it is. Yes, I still have the 3/4 too. The 3/4 I use more than the 1 inch. Like when I'm on working on the like suspension parts, I always go to the 3/4. Yeah, I wish diesel fuel was 30 cents a gallon. It'd be a lot better. Well, I'll be 39 here in a couple weeks. February 1st is my birthday. I'll be 39 years old. I'm almost a 40. That's fucking amazing. I'm getting really old. Why does it say the bad guy? Oh, I just put it up there as a joke. You know, two tankers a week for 63 cents a gallon. Wow, that's great. Kyle, if you wanted to buy just one, I would buy the 3/4 because the sockets aren't as expensive. Like The 1 inch stuff, like, fuck, that shit's expensive. I don't have any techs that work here, just me. No, I did not see his service truck. I'm sure it's a jewel, you know. There you go. Email Trump to come to here. That would be awesome. I'd love to meet the president. That'd be pretty cool. Well, the 3/4 for like farm and equipment use, that's going to do 75% of your stuff. So, like, what he works on is, uh, he works on like farm equipment. So it's going to be, you know, the 3/4 is the best one. A half-ton truck with a toolbox and an air compressor. Wow. I bet the guy that called them feels real great when you show up. Like, oh yeah, I feel great. Well, I know that Trump likes to drink diet, or he drinks Diet Coke. I don't know if the Travis tools are rebranded Harbor Freight, but pretty close. Yeah, the president doesn't mind cussing. We'd probably get along. My half-inch Milwaukee Impact will pull the lug nuts off the trucks. Not a problem. Any idea when I'm putting my service truck on the road? Probably like 2 or 3 weeks after I get it, after I get everything all stocked up in there and everything looking nice. I'll be driving it, then once they tell me it's a couple weeks out, I got to get my truck, my truck sold, just so we're not making all those payments, you know. So once I get the truck in, I know I got 30 days before I gotta, I got 30 days to sell mine. So that's what we're trying. Hey, Brad, have fun going back to work. I'm gonna buy some 100th anniversary Snap-on stuff. I'm not gonna buy the toolbox. The toolbox, I didn't like the colors and all that stuff. I'm not gonna buy that. Um, I will buy some of the tool sets that they got. You know, I'll see what they got. If it's something I need, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving the service truck and selling the street beats. That's exactly right. I went with what they call a POW finger body. All right, Michael Jones, maybe I should. But what happens if somebody comes in and gives me max price? I got nothing to drive, you know, just when I need it. Yeah, Uber. I don't do a lot of Ubering. That's really not my thing. Yeah, that 1920 Epic is going to be pretty pricey. No, I didn't look at a maintainer body. That's where I'm going to post it. I'm going to post the Street Beast in March. I haven't sold the Honda yet. Cruise into Peterbilt. That would be. I would drive the Peterbilt home, but you can't park them anywhere. Well, Tyler, I would say that I like the Caterpillar engines and I like the Cummins engines. So I would say it's 50-50. I like the Cummins stuff. Yeah, no, if I got no place to park the dump truck anywhere, you know. No, Cat's not going to make any heavy highway engines anymore. I think they're out of that business. It would be hard for them to get back into it. They would have to dedicate a lot of money. Basically, Cat got out of the business when PACCAR started making their own engines. Because PACCAR wanted to, they want to get more of the profit by putting their own engines in there and, you know, all that stuff. I don't think I want to drive a smart car, guys. I'm not really into that. Oh, damn it. It's not live chat. God damn it. The thing keeps switching. Let's see. Who in the hell is. I got to call them tomorrow. What's up, Yoda? Yeah, he hate me. There's a lot of he hate me's out there. Yeah, the X-15 sound pretty weird. They sound like they're detonating real bad, like they're really lean. No, I didn't get another 7 axle. Those things are really getting too big. I bought 6 axles again. Thank you, Raymond. I'm glad I helped you. Yeah, I've smoked cigars before. Usually those are just like, you're chilling or whatever. There was I've had some good ones. I just don't remember what they were. My trucks can weigh up to 80,000 loaded. Leo, I don't think I'll be kissing you. Yes. Do I still talk to the viewer, George? Yes. Anytime I have any like electrical problems, I always call George. Oh, my trucks weigh like 32,000 empty, you know. The golf season, it was a good stress reliever, but then I got tendonitis in my elbow, and I haven't been able to swing the club very good. So I got to let that fix before I can play golf again, because just playing golf makes it worse, where I can't like hold up anything, you know. Yeah, different states have different rules. Different states have different bridge laws. So, you know, Ohio has a different bridge law than Kentucky, Indiana. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but that's, it's just part of a law. It's just part of it. That's why my trucks have so many axles. That's why when you go to like New Jersey and fucking all the smaller states, they don't have those big long trucks. Did Tribus Tools ever get back to me? So here's I'll explain to you what happened. I went up there and I did a tour of their facility because I thought it would be kind of cool to kind of check out how they were made. I thought that would be a good video to show like some American manufacturing and all that stuff. So like, I went up there, I talked to the guy, I picked him up, I shot that video beginning to end. I had it edited. They wanted to control the narrative. So they wanted me to send them the video before I would release it. I said, okay, no big deal. That's really not my style, but I'll let you have this one. I'm not going to push the issue. So then it took me a couple days to, get ready to start using them. And I was checking them out and all that stuff. So then the first time I used them, I absolutely destroyed that 3/4. Well, first of all, it took me like 5 minutes of walking around the truck before I could figure out something to put it on. So I called them after it broke and I said, hey man, these things are no good. This thing fucking broke. And they're like, oh, that shouldn't happen. Can you send me pictures of it? So I sent them pictures of it and all that stuff. And they're like, hey, can you send you a picture of what you tried to take off? I showed it to them. I'm like, it's not rusty. It's basically like an O2 socket. It was a knock sensor type situation on the truck. So, or actually what it was exhaust temperature, outlet exhaust temperature thing. So they were like, okay, we got to, then they started breaking some and they saw that they had a problem. So they said they would send out some new ones. So I waited. I got nothing. Like to me, I'm not going to waste my time again and drive all the way up to Dayton. My time is valuable. Really, they should pay me money for the fucking time that I wasted. Okay? I should send them a bill. But so I never heard anything. And then, like I explained what happened with Rust Belt in the video and all that shit. That's exactly what happened. I kept waiting, nothing. Now here's the tricky part. Now they called me at a Friday at 9:00, the Friday before Christmas. Okay, and said, "Oh, our CEO says that he doesn't like your style." And I said, well, before I got involved with you guys, I said, have you seen my fucking videos? Have you seen my style? Yes. Are you okay with my style? They said yes. Now, apparently, that wasn't it. So then now they're backtracking and say, well, it was a little bit because he cusses, and it's a little bit because other people that we wanted in our affiliate program wouldn't work with us unless you were out of the picture. Okay, so does Tribus Tools own your company, or does some affiliate YouTuber own your fucking company? Because to me, I would be like, okay, if you don't like this guy, fuck you. I don't need to be involved with you anyway. All right. So there's a whole bunch of fucking bullshit that went, and then another person releases their video the next day or 2 days after I was fired, which I think that's kind of funny. And then Rust Belt released his. Now, I wouldn't have released my Tribus tool video unless the people that released their videos were going to talk about how they were broken and there was some issues. Now, the timeline that it was I think me and Rust Belt got ours first and somebody else got theirs second. And there's no way they were going to be able to switch their hardening process or figure out what happened in that short amount of time. And so that's why I knew it was kind of bullshit. But that's kind of really the whole fucking story on, what was going on. Yeah, there you go. Unsubscribe from the sheeps. So I wanted to be open and honest because the way that I look about it is if I recommended if I recommended something to you guys, well, again, if it didn't work, okay, now I look like a fucking asshole because I recommended something. I wanted the $23 for every one that I sold over the fucking, basically you'd be selling out your subscribers. And that's not what we're trying to do here. So, I mean, that's really yeah, I mean, it took a while to find something that would even fit on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's timing or it's a magically it fucking happened during this whole fucking thing. But, like, man, I don't, it's a fucking joke. Nick G, you hit the nail on the head. These guys are Ron Popeil and, the set it and forget it guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really interested in that. And if you want to be a set it and forget it guy, then go right ahead, man. But, if you get caught in a lie, don't like try to clean it up. Like you're fucking fucked. What's going on, Dirt Boss? You know, yeah, I didn't think that I bashed them. I said, I fucking, these things are, you got to go back to the drawing board. What I think really happened is I think their investors are getting pretty worn out that it's taken them this long to get them to market, and they were trying to sell some fast. That's my professional opinion. Yeah, Jay Bo, you're really right. The way that they tried to disprove everything really made them look worse than if they would have just, went on and said, that's, whatever. But, it doesn't work. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody. I'm sorry. And if you buy them, you're you know, that's your fault, not mine. You know, that's your issues. Yeah, no, all subscribers are worth more than than what you really think, you know? Like, a lot of people have called me an asshole and an arrogant motherfucker and all this shit, but all the issues I talk about, I'm right. Maybe I didn't put it in a way that everybody can understand, but all these issues that I talk about, I know I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm right, you know? And like I said in the video, all these companies want is a goddamn infomercial. So if you want to be an infomercial shooter, bud, knock yourself out, you know? Well, I don't think anybody I don't think anybody could sue anybody, like listen, you know, you sent the shit to me. I told you, it's fucking fucked. You chose not to fucking fix it. I mean, what do you want me to do, man? You know? Yeah, I'm not going to be like that, man. Yeah, Michael Jones, when you are in business, you are going to step on some people's toes and you are going to piss some people off and they're not going to be happy. That's part of it, man. Yeah, I mean that's what 90% of these that's what 90% of these YouTube videos are on the tool community is all fucking shill bullshit. Nobody buys this stuff unless they think they can, I feel like they just buy it because they got to make money on it. I fucking don't get it, you know? And listen, if you if you are a YouTuber and you have time to email companies begging for you for them to send you tools to review, that's like come the fuck on, man. That tells me you have too much time on your hands and you should get a real job working, you know? Well, they could, but I mean, again, that's just my opinion. They release their videos. I mean, like, look at their videos. It broke right here, like I just talked about it. Nate Lawson, you're exactly right. I don't want, like I said in the thing, this brand on this shirt, I wear that over my heart, right? For a reason. That means I care about this brand more than I really care about anybody else's brand. Okay. And that's why I changed my channel name to Justin Sturgill Trucking, because this is me. If you want to get involved with me, this is what it takes. And I am not selling anything to anybody unless I fully fucking believe in it. All right. And that means you got to use it and try it out and fucking know what its strengths and weaknesses are. But if it's all weakness, you have to show that, you know? Well, that's fine. I mean, we can go to court too. It doesn't matter. If anybody should send me cash, it's Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's great. Rudy, you're exactly right. He can say that he didn't take any money, but I guarantee he didn't pay for his flights and his hotel room at SEMA, right? I guarantee that was uh, at least $1,500, you know? So what are you talking about here? You know, it's not like you paid to go there. You know, like I said, you know, if somebody wants to send me to SEMA, for me to even put up with that shit, it's $2,500 a day just in fucking. That's just what it costs to get me there. Okay, so that means if you want me there for a week, it's $2,500 a fucking day. I'm not going anywhere for free. I don't need to go there. I don't need all that shit. You need me more than I need you, and that's the price. I'm not fucking going out there. So if you ever see me at Zima or SEMA, you know that somebody paid me $2,500 a day, or I just ain't fucking going. You know, ain't fucking happening. I don't want to deal with all those people. I can tell you an O2 sensor socket in a muffler pipe that has been fucking heated up and cooled and rusted to fuck all, and it's in stainless, and they put it on 2 years ago. I'm going to tell you right fucking now, that thing is more than 52 foot-pounds. More than 52 foot-pounds. You know, I've seen people where you have to heat it up so fucking hot with a torch. Fuck. Like, it's more than that. That's cool that you could rip it out with one hand. Indianapolis, I went up there because I still get something. I get free parts or whatever. And also those trade shows are more set up for me anyway, because those trade shows are more set up for me because I can make business connections. Nobody paid me to go to PRI. I was only there 4 hours. I drove up there, said hello to that guy. I wanted to meet Lou from Dragonfire. He's a really good dude. And again, I had some friends up there that I went and said hello to, and that was no big deal. But if you want to fly me halfway across the country where I got to take time out from my busy fucking schedule, I'm not fucking with that. Yeah. The Dragonfire boxes are great value for the money. Great value. And the Lou, the guy that owns that, is awesome dude. Another guy that I would want to meet is Bob from Chemex. I love Chemex, dude. That product works great. I just use the Chemex truck wash. I don't use anything special to clean my exhaust stacks. I think I'm going to go to the work truck show and look at some stuff for the service truck. that I might go to that. I asked my wife to sign me up for it. We'll see if she does. Uh, but yeah, I would go to that again. Yes, I own my workbench out there is Dragonfire. That's where I got it from. You know, that's where I got it from. No, Erico probably wouldn't accept him. Well, you got to go back and watch some views or watch the previous videos. If AVE got him, he would say the same thing that I said. Fucking junk. The Tiger tool systems are about the best ones for suspension work. Yes, I can say that. Yes, the suspension place that I take my trucks to, they have all Tiger tool systems. You know, do I like Eric O from South Main Auto? Yes, I have a lot of respect for Eric O. Guy's a smart guy. Again, like you can tell how he works on cars. He doesn't try to rip anybody off. He does what's fair. And when he can't fix something, he is upset about it because that's a customer. That is a even if it's been a before customer or if, a first time customer, he treats them all the same. you know, yeah, they can get mad. It's okay. I don't care. I do wish people would be more honest about the shit on YouTube. To be more honest about what it really is. You know? Well, Blake, about the Tiger Tool stuff, their stuff is expensive, but it's still great. It works. Again, can you trust it on the side of the road at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know, if Eric O was in Cincinnati, he would do all my car fixing. Yes. Well, he probably wouldn't like my stuff because he don't like diesels too much. So, but other things, yeah, I'd have him fix it because I know it'd be fixed right. And you wouldn't have to worry about it. Well, Haro Rider, a lot of people do use well, at least AG Tech, if you emailed them, find out who in the fuck wouldn't work with them because I was involved. That's what I want to know. That is the $1 million question, Lonely Mechanic. And again, they were all playing the game that maybe nobody would say anything. That's what it is. James, did they say that? Did they say I got upset when I was losing $23 helping them sell them? No, I did not get upset at not one fucking bit. Not one fucking bit. Didn't care. That $23, I spend more than that on cigarettes. I could care less. Yeah, Rick, that's who I think it was too. but I want the emails to prove it. No, I couldn't imagine. You know, that has nothing to do with it. What I'm more mad about is I wasted my fucking time. That's more important to me than really anything. Yeah, James, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Really, I'm probably more profitable than their whole fucking business. That's what they probably don't realize. You know? Like, you know, I'm out here in the streets, you know. Fuck. My 2020 is treating me just fine. You know, I can tell you what I have been watching a lot of. Have you guys ever seen some of these weather shows? I've been watching a whole bunch of weather shows for some reason. I like this one guy. I forget what his channel's name is, but I've been watching him. You know, yeah, he did. Yeah, he said these things are awesome. You know, the greatest thing since sliced bread. His video's still up. Yeah, you know, it's about $7 here too. A carton, I think, $70. I've never checked out the tornado channel. I've been watching these weather guys because I'm trying to figure out why it's January and 60 degrees in fucking Ohio. You know, I would try the new Milwaukee torque wrench. It's like $600. There is one thing. There is one thing that I think it would be useful in my situation, and I think it would save some tech sometimes. But you know, that thing was really built for electricians, like when they're doing big bus bars and stuff like that. That's really what that thing does. But it does have some crossover into whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I did see Andrew's video. There's also, have you ever watched Wes work? He got this new truck and he said one of the best one-liners. He's like, he opened up the door and it was all just like fucked up. And he's like, oh my God, somebody fucking camaradered this thing all together. And so he was like, I gotta fix it. There you go. At least you get it. Most people have an agenda and are sponsored. You're exactly right. Exactly right. GRKS, whatever, fucking whatever. Greek style. Ah, okay. Call me Greek. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. It doesn't hurt to tell the truth. No, it doesn't. It doesn't cost you any money to be honest. It costs you more money to be a liar, but uh, it is what it is. Yeah, Camrata is a hard-working man. He is great. And I love how he's more practical than anything else. You know? Oh man, Blake, if Fuzzy was in here, he would probably blow you. He loves the DeBoss. I have one of my night drivers laid off. Other than that, nope. Everybody else is still in. We're just rotating them in and out. It's bad. You know? Everybody needs a job. I need one. The new heat treat would work just like the old ones. I don't think there's any difference. Yep, it's either feast or famine. Yeah, I know the weather will change for the worst. I know February and March will probably be really cold. You know? There you go, Mike. Invest in yourself. His juice diet. Yeah, I don't know what Joel's going. I haven't talked to him for a while. Donovan, you're exactly right. Yeah, everybody needs snow and freezing rain. That's what we're waiting on. You know, they said there might be a storm coming in Tuesday for like the northern Ohio area, but nothing down here. Well, you got to think, like, I mean, I'm not the healthiest eater either. I just eat meat and cheese and potatoes. Like me and my wife are going out for our anniversary tonight. So I have to go home and get all cleaned up and all that stuff. Yeah, there you go. Unsubscribe from him. You're sitting on 40 tons of salt. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, the Patriots lost. No, I don't clean up well. I'll probably be in the exact same shit that I got going on. I really need to, you know, I gotta really need to do some stuff, but just fucking tired. We are going to a place called Carlos and Johnny's tonight for our anniversary. When was the last time I wore a suit? My wedding. And the only reason I wore it there is because my wife told me that I had to. The truck that got rolled over, it's not here anymore. That thing has been long gone. That thing has been gone over a year. Yeah, it's a steakhouse. This is our 6th-year wedding anniversary. No, I'm not changing my YouTube name to the bad guy. No, it's not a gay bar. You know. Oh, yeah, definitely not a gay bar. You went to the Hungry Buffalo for your anniversary. I don't know what that is, Blake. Is that a steakhouse? You got to take your wife somewhere nice. Her parents are coming over to watch the kids. So hopefully that'll be nice. I don't know how she's put up with me for 6 years, but we've been together, I think, 6 plus probably 9. We've been together 15 years, you know? Yeah, the bad guy is Chael. He's bad guy Inc., you know? No, I won't. I'm not going to do any drinking tonight, you know? Yeah, maybe, Chris. I doubt it. I doubt it. She freaking yelled at me last night, or I don't know, she's stressed out with all the kids and stuff. She needs to get out of the house. Like yesterday, I was watching something and we were coming home, and she's like, make sure you turn that off before you take the kid to bed. I'm like, I know that. I don't need the peanut gallery, okay? I know how to put my kid in bed. He goes down to he goes down the down to sleep. It was a barbecue place, pretty expensive. That's what she wanted. Arizona egg rolls were like $30. Okay, that's yeah, that's up there. Was it any good? But like that's the biggest thing. Yeah, I'm gonna build a small shop at my house eventually, not right from the beginning, because I don't think I'll have enough money. These new home builds, you want to go broke, you build a new house. I can tell you that. You'd be upside down before you fucking know it. Yeah, I don't mind paying for good food either, to be honest with you. No, my wife doesn't drink very much either. Yeah, I own a Dragonfire toolbox, and it's called a workbench, and I mean, you see it in the background of the videos and stuff like that. If you want to buy one, check it out. But it's not like I got a fucking, I don't have a promo code or anything like that. I mean, I paid money for this fucking thing. It works really well. I wanted something big that I could put a lot of shit in, you know? Yeah, that general contractor life does pay good. No, I'm not planning on doing any toolbox tours anytime soon. You know, not planning on it. I'm not a big toolbox tour channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, that's just showing trickery. Do I have a concrete guy? Whoever my contractor uses, that's who the concrete guy is. Who it's going to be. Is my toolbox a mess? It's not a mess. It's just I'm just not into toolbox tours, man. Like, listen, toolbox tours is a way to, like, yeah, that's a way to get a lot of views on YouTube, but like, are we out here chasing views? I mean, is that all we're gonna do? Like, I mean, think about it. No, it's not my biggest thing. Yeah. Hey, what's that part number? What is that tool? I've never seen that before. Like I don't need all that shit. Yeah, all my shit's all foamed out. There's nothing different than anything that I got going on. Like I haven't really added to it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm out here trying to get over 800 credit score. It's fucking hard to do. That is true, Ryan. You know. Yeah, Dave, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. You know, I like. All right. Yep, credit score is life. Yeah. Dude, I have never heard of an air hammer with a .6080 air hammer. That would be an air riveter, maybe. And I don't even know if you could get bits for that. Boy, that motherfucker would hit like a hot damn. Big Nasty gets wild. You know, you got to be real serious. You know, wow. Okay. Oh, okay, Larry. Yeah, take care of that. Watch out. That'll get you fired. You know, JFW is bitching about having to work. I don't know what that means. Did I get everything for my service truck needs? No, I've slowed down on buying stuff. Probably not going to buy anything till the workload picks up a lot better. You know, it could be a 400 credit score. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not good. You know, sure it's not good. Matt, which no code genius are you talking about? Um, yeah, Jay James, it's all been. I'm going with a diesel one. Yeah, I bet it is, Wade. Okay, so the 10-liter one, um, it will not start like I know it won't start a 15-liter Cummins. The 10-liter one started my dad's Honda, no problem. And I've never had a battery problem with my Street Beast. So I don't know if it would start that, but I got that one. Um, the biggest thing I know about those chargers is or the jump packs, if the battery is really low, you got to leave it on there like 10 minutes before you can crank it up. It doesn't like seem to send the power like directly there. Um, is what I've noticed about them. But I would, if you're going to buy the 10-liter one, that should take care of all of your like small truck needs. Do I think it would start like you know, I, I don't know. I just never used it all that. I've only used it once. And that was just to start my dad's car at the house. I mean, I got it in the back of the Street Beast in case it ever needs help, but it does seem to jump it pretty good. But, sometimes I've had to put two on the big trucks, you know. Oh, okay, cool, Wayne. From the Russian Federation. Thank you. I've never been to Russia, you know. Yeah, well, I've never, like also, I've never filmed one or I've never filmed a review on the thing. Um, it just, it is what it is. Uh, what did he say? Yeah, after I told him they had a manufacturing defect, they reached out to the other people and said, don't use them. But I don't know how much true that is because uh, Rust Belt didn't know about them being defective when he talked to me. Yeah, all my trucks have a no idle shutdown, but I changed the time so it can go a little bit longer. I run whatever batteries are in the truck. I've never changed a battery yet, to be honest with you. Um, Now, some of my trucks, when the batteries are mounted in the cab, um, they run Optima yellow tops. And then I have some trucks that they're mounted outside the cab. They run like whatever Peterbilt batteries are, like, like whatever they call that, 31 batteries or something like that. Hold on, I got to pee. Shit. Oh, sorry about that. Had to pee. Oh. Yeah, I know. Where is Michael Jones? Oh, yeah, no. Hey, Spartan, here's what happened. Okay. Kuhn got him. He opened the box. He fucking got out his camera, like I could make a behind the scenes video when they got him. They opened the box, uh, shot a video on it, and released it. They didn't do really anything more than that. Uh, and then after I knew that they were fucked up and I told the company, then they contacted everybody. But they didn't have it in their video because how are you supposed to sell them when you say, hey, look, right now they're having some manufacturing problems, but I would recommend these. But, you want to wait till the second batch is being delivered. So you can't say that when you're trying to make 23 fucking dollars a fucking pop. Yeah, When the batteries are inside the cab, they're underneath the passenger seat. And usually they put like the the online tool vendors site is down. I don't know what that one is. Which one is it? Is it? Oh, maybe it never got renewed. That was something through a subscriber of mine, and maybe they just discontinued that. I'll have to take a look at that here later. Um, with the engines, I would look something. I would look for something with a Cummins, or if you're in like older Peterbilts, get a Cummins or a Cat. Oh yeah, I mean Spartan. If you think his comment section is bad, you should go over to Rust Belts, boy. Like all I can say to Rust Belt is, he should thank me for having a live stream that got over 600 views. You know, that's what he should thank me for, because his other ones never get over 600. Like that's embarrassing. You have 30,000 subscribers and can't get more than fucking 60 people in your live stream. You should probably stop doing them. What do I use in my dump beds for gravel to slide off? I don't use anything. Gravel should come out of your bed pretty easy. Gravity. But his comment section is pretty bad. Whenever you release a video and you have more thumbs down than thumbs up, it's fucking going to get ugly. Like that got ugly quick. you know. Well, Everyday Fleet Tech, they probably wanted you to be grumpy about it, maybe. It probably more is a character thing. It's more, live streams are about entertainment. Okay. And if it's like very controlled and PC, nobody wants to watch that shit. They want to watch it to get your opinion, you know, not to be fucking talking about your, not to be plugging your toolbox crates with a red, you get a red shop towel and 3 zip ties for $50. I mean, congratulations. Whew. You should feel good about yourself. Oh, and some stickers. Awesome. Yeah, with their own tests, they sunk their own ship. Yeah, just say whatever you want. Every single one broke. What did that prove? I don't know. Yeah. Spartan, I know what they were going to do because I got them all here. They're the same ones. I know what it's going to do. See, my 5/8 is stripped out. It didn't break in half. It just stripped the teeth out. They'll break really easy when they're under when they have one pawl. So like let's say the 7/8 broke at I don't know what it broke at. Let's say 200 foot-pounds. But if you roll that around to where only one pawl is engaged, it'll break at like 75. Yeah. Well, I would put this in the I would put this in the I don't know if it's as bad as Harbor Freight, but it's pretty ugly. But every harbor everybody that got the Harbor Freight except a few have all went back on what they said when the Harbor Freight stuff came out. So that's another bought and paid for review, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know you're like, "Oh, it's 200 foot-pounds." Like, well, okay. Well, roll it over to where only one pole's engaged and then tell me what happens. They're not going to do that because they already know the answer, you know? See, again, they tried to control the narrative and it went ugly quick. Went ugly quick. They don't want to listen to anybody that has an idea of how things move, you know, and the pressure. Yeah, the bear didn't go back on his ICANN. That's because he's never going to go back on that, you know, never going to go back on that. Damon, I'm not saying that Harbor Freight quit paying them and then they had to put out bad reviews, but I mean, I think they pretty much basically said that without saying it. Yeah, they contacted me. I don't contact any tool companies. I'm not a guy that writes emails and is like, hey, let me try some of this shit. I never do that. Um, that's not my thing. People contact me. My my theory is this: if you get big enough in anything, people will contact you. You don't have to contact them. You know. So that's been my theory from the beginning. If you want stuff, if you get big enough and you have a loyal subscriber base because you haven't fucked them before or anything like that, then your word starts becoming more relevant, okay, or more true to uh, really what's going on. Yeah, Spartan, that is true. Well, uh, again, if somebody sends you something and you give a positive review on it and then they stop sending you stuff, then when other people ask questions like, "Hey, man, what's been going on?" With the Harbor Freight, and then they all just like, "Oh man, they're not very good anymore." Well, that's because they stopped sending them stuff. You know? Yeah. Well, I think he's going to be eating crow for a while. Um, I don't have any plans to test the Ingersoll Rand WS719252. No. I'm pretty much dedicated to the Milwaukee battery platform. Uh, in somewhat, I'm dedicated to the Snap-on 4. Uh, I'm dedicated to the Snap-on 14.4 line. Other than that, I'm really not looking for another battery platform. Pat Clark Barnes, especially right. I don't think the bear should be giving business advice when you retired at 50, aka disability, and you had to cancel your vacation because YouTube withheld your money. Probably shouldn't be talking about how rich you are. Oh man, watching it fish, you must be somewhere where it's warm. Nope, I'm not trying out anything Japanese. I do have some of those. I do have some of those. Shit, what do you call that? Ah, damn it! Some of these Japanese pliers that I kind of like. I bought them off Amazon, and it's they work great. I love them. They're great cutting pliers. Well, see, I'm not into people that just screenshot somebody's website and talk about it. Like, if you don't have it in hand or bought it, I don't really think you can give an opinion on it. I don't know how. Yeah, Tesoro pliers. I like those. I like those pliers. I don't really think, like, unless you've had it in hand and used it, you really can't talk about how great it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Is that just me, or is that anybody? I don't know. I'm kind of confused about it, you know? Kind of confused. Like, screenshot yourself over here and then talk about their tools on their website. Like, oh, this is going to be a great fucking thing. Like, well, how the hell do you know? You know? Yeah, Dan. Well, his credibility went down pretty much, because then you have to ask, what about everything else? You know? Like, I don't know anything about SB tools, but, you know, they ain't sent nothing to me, so I can't really tell you if it's any good. Now, am I going to go out and spend money on SB tools? Probably not. You know? The double jointed ones are all right. I've only used them once. I got those to, like, reach into far spots, you know? Yeah, JS tools. That's pretty much it. It's kind of like, like, until you've seen it, you really don't know. Until you try it, you can't really give an opinion on it, you know? Like, I don't know. ET. I've never seen the SB electric tools. I've never touched them. I've never seen them. Like, again, you look at their website and there's not a lot there. Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck, are these things any good? You know, red tool set that came in foam for like $40. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been watching very many tool channels. I've been watching, like I said, weather and some other shit. Oh, Motovex? You mean the funnel company? Because if you go on their website, all they have is funnels. Like, the fuck am I going to do with some funnels? Like, I don't need a Toyota fucking, I don't need anything. I don't work on Toyotas. I don't need any funnels. I mean, you can go to Napa and get some funnels. And the idea of a funnel is you're not supposed to fill it all the way up, so it just pours out everywhere else. You know, don't need any funnels. The SP sockets are okay, but not going to replace my snap-ons, but okay for the cart. Oh, okay. Never used them. I mean, it's hard to fuck up impact sockets, to be honest with you. It's hard to fuck those up. I mean, really, they're all being stamped at really the same place. It's just, what kind of deal did you make to get them? You know? That's why the American ones and the Taiwanese ones look different. If you guys ever noticed that. I don't buy a lot of stuff like just because other people have it on YouTube. Like I did buy the RT, those bits from Mac, because I thought they were a good idea and I wanted to try them out. Like CP said they were really good. So I was like, yeah, I'll try these out. Oh, old beer bong. Yeah, I know I buy a lot of shit, but I don't buy a lot of stuff that I've seen on YouTube. I kind of like pick and choose, you know, what I buy. Usually I stick to like name brands or anything like that. Do I have a microwave in my truck? No. The fuck do I need that for? Oh, Larry, that's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Larry Henderson just said, I bought a Coon trucking hat because I thought it'd be a good idea to take a shit in it. That's fucking awesome. Oh, hold on here. Now we're getting a text message from somebody. Let's see who it is. Oh, yeah, our CRV is scheduled to get fixed. Sweet. Damn, Larry, that's pretty bad. Larry, you should change your name to the Savage. The Savage. You know? It's pretty funny. In the grand scheme of things, you did give him money, you know? Oh, they're not going to send me another set. I don't want another set. I'm pretty much burnt out on it. You know? Yeah, like the one thing the guy said in the comment section, he's like, you should send these to somebody else and we will replace them for them. Okay, but you won't replace them for me. Okay. So, like, fuck. That makes no sense. Way to be an ass. Way to be a dumb fuck. No, I got to take my dad's CRV in. It's got something's wrong with the fucking tire pressure sensors. So it has a code on that. Well, the reason I don't call myself the Snap-on Junkie anymore is because I have my own brand. It's Justin Sturgill Trucking, and I don't need to advertise for somebody else that's not paying me. Why don't I build my own brand? So that's why it's not called like that anymore. Yeah, I don't think they'll be around very much. If I was those guys there, I'd be looking for another job. Yeah, I'm not going to send them to anybody. I mean, they're up on top of my toolbox right now, just up there collecting dust. He's still the official, unofficial Snap-on junkie. Yeah, I guess a lot of people know me as that. Yeah, I could send him back with a bill, I guess. What does it say, Blake? Hell, he told me that he would send me one that I could try, then buy it if I felt like that was a good way for me to actually try it. If it breaks, I told him it was an international. Huh. All right. No, I'm not going to send him the topper. He wouldn't like it. Yeah, that could be a person. Yeah. Why are the batteries inside the truck? Why I put the batteries inside the truck was just to clean up the outside frame space. Because I don't like when they mount the hydraulic boxes behind the cabs of the dump truck. And I just wanted to have, so I wanted to mount the hydraulic tank on the frame. So you have to move the batteries into the cab. Also, the batteries are a little harder to steal when they're in the cab. No, I haven't seen that guy's video. Yeah, the cabs are vented, or the batteries are vented. They have 3 lines that come down, and then they have this like weird looking end on them. I guess it's a check valve, so only air can go out, it can't go in. Which diesel laptop would you buy? I don't know. You can buy any diesel laptop you want to buy. I suggest just uh, you know, I suggest buying the factory software. You'll be a lot better with that. Yeah, I'm going to try to put some CompuCheck sprayers on the trucks before the season starts. Yes. Yeah, it keeps the batteries nice and all that stuff. I mean, it seems to be fine. You can buy any Windows computer will work with the software that's on there. You don't have to buy a Panasonic Toughbook or anything like that. That's just a computer brand. The software on it is the what's more important. Like everybody has a spec for what they use, and it's all Windows based stuff. Why don't I like having the hydraulic tank behind the cab? Because the hydraulic will overflow from time to time, and then all that shit is back there. All the hydraulic fluid and all that bullshit is back there. I just don't like it. I manually regen my trucks about once a month. Yeah, Jay James, that Chemex stuff is amazing. Yeah, it becomes a pain in the ass to fill, and then it gets a lot of stuff up there that doesn't need to be up there, and you know, all that type of stuff. It just doesn't work. I don't know what hydraulic pumps we use. They're blue. I don't know the name right offhand. They're a blue pump. They work pretty good. I mean, they're all right. I mean, we fucked up a lot of them. It's not an Eaton. It's like a baby blue. I forget what it is. Yeah, the fishing girl. She didn't make a calendar. Actually, a guy sent me a calendar from his own business in from this place from Europe. I've never heard of this guy, but I got to do a video on this. You know. So I got to read this and thank this guy. Oh shit! I think 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I have not had any clutch sensors issues on the Ultra Shift. No, I have not. Wow, that sucks. I haven't got that many miles where you have to replace your DPF. They said, I think the new Cummins ones go 500,000 miles before you have to have them taken out and cleaned. You know, that's what they said. But, if you regen them, they should last longer than that, you know. I didn't really feud with Rust Belt. I didn't call him an idiot. It's a Permco pump. That's what they are. I didn't really feud with the guy. I'm going to tell you, Chino Garcia, your boy Nestor is an idiot. Okay. He's out of business because he's an idiot. Okay. Another guy that talked about a lot of business shit that was all bullshit. If you see through his bullshit, you're going to be great. Okay. Now, I didn't really feud with fucking Rust Belt. I proved that he fucking lied to his viewers. That's not a feud. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody lied to you, would you be pretty fucking upset? They tried to cover something up, okay? And when you try to cover something up, it's not good. All right? Because that's called being deceitful. Yeah. Just let you know, Nestor does not have an auto repair license anymore. He's out of business, bud. Out of business. You know, I mean, the guy did lie. He knew the problem and never said anything in his video. Never said anything. So that's why. Before you guys drink everybody's water, figure out who they are as a person. Maybe they can talk bullshit, but that doesn't mean all the bullshit they talk is true. Chino, go ask Nestor why he's lived in his fucking shop for over 2.5 years now, because he can't afford to get anywhere else. That's why he tells you don't buy a house, because he can't afford one. Yeah, Larry Henderson is savage. Yeah, it's fake news. Good luck, bud. I mean, when you find out bullshit, you tell people about it so they don't get themselves fucked up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the rightful thing to do. Well, do I think Rust Belt passed me in subs? I don't know. Do I really care? No. Like, again, we're getting hung up on a number that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't really care. I mean, anybody can hit the YouTube algorithm and get really lucky. Okay? And you can pump the YouTube algorithm. But if you have no views if you release videos and there's no views, it's kind of, it's a catch-22. Yeah, I'm not a dirt bag. Yeah, right. That's right. Subs aren't funding me. Like, listen, I could shut down this YouTube channel tomorrow, and really, it's not going to affect my lifestyle one fucking bit. One fucking bit. Okay? Yeah. All right. James, that is something. Listen to this. God gave you 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Okay? That's probably because you should watch, listen, okay, and go, And that's why your ears and your eyes are directly connected to your brain. Uh, that's why. Here's another question. Do babies see and hear first before they talk, don't they? Okay, well, all right, Jay, shop time. The reason that Tribus told me that they fired me or didn't want to work with me is because I use cuss words in my videos. Like, I say fuck and shit and all this other fucking crap. Okay. And then they come in the comment section after they're covering their ass, okay, and say it's because other affiliate people wouldn't want to work with them. And they have emails to prove it. Well, if you have emails to prove it, send it on over to Justin and let's take a look at it. But that's not the real reason. The real reason is the guy told me, this is what they said, that their CEO did not like my style. Well, maybe their CEO doesn't like my style, but they probably realize that my style might be important. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, I'll look at it when I get home, but that sounds about right. Let's see here. I have never used AW hydraulic fluid. I use the 38. Is the hydraulic fluid that I use. I have two phones, one for business and one for personal. Well, Cole, what companies tell you is that they're looking for feedback, and if you give them positive feedback, they seem to be excited about that. In my experience, when you give them negative feedback, they don't really like that all that much. Like when you hit them with the truth, they're really not into that for some reason. They all tell you they just want, an open, honest review. But when you give them open, honest opinions, they kind of get like, they kind of get their feelings hurt a little bit. I think that has something more to do with it than anything else. Yeah, that Chris, that's kind of seems what it is. When you give them the truth, they're, kind of like, fuck. It's not good. A lot of people are scared of negative reviews because it can hurt them. Um, but again, it's still one guy. But it's really important about how that one guy prevents or shows you that it's no good. That's what I learned from this video. Like I felt like I did the video right, like where people could understand what I was saying. You know, and it really didn't bother me, that they got. I mean, the video I shot was the video that was going to get. It was that was my honest opinion. After using them for the couple weeks and trying them, I had the same problem. I recognized the problem and I realized it's not going to get fixed. They're too deep into what they got going on. I don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much a cut and dry guy. I've talked about my own negative fucking things. I've talked about shit that I'm not good at, and I've talked about all the mistakes I've made, and there's going to be future mistakes that I make. What I'm trying to do is maybe somebody could learn one thing about my mistake or maybe some of the things that I got going on uh, and all that stuff. I mean, I walk around here nervous every day. I mean, people don't realize, you know, I'm, you know, it's You know, I'm a real, this is real life business stuff to me. I mean, I'm more interested in helping people expand their shit, you know? Oh, he's taking the high road. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the way that they always want to do it. That's because I guarantee some other people got to him and said, "Oh man, you want to take the high road. You don't want to muddy up your channel. You don't want to talk about all the shit on your own channel." So they'll start doing it, and what they'll do is they'll make comments behind the scenes. None of them have enough balls to say anything to anybody's face. Yes, I did hear my dealer talked about that the Snap-on 14.4 line could be going to brushless. He said that they need to go to brushless, but I really don't know if that's true. I haven't seen anything. He said he was at the 2020 kickoff show, and he sent me a picture of this remote control like fucking wrecker thing that I thought was pretty cool. I'm like, hey, I need that. Yeah, it can't be a nifty tool of the week if you didn't buy it. It should be called shill tool of the week. Is what it should be called. Yeah, James, I saw that. They should be putting attention into their lawsuit, not instead of being on YouTube. I did see that. Well, that could be it. I don't know. No, I'm not doing that. Well, the advantages of brushless really is you can make a better motor and it doesn't chew through the batteries as much. That's the only thing that I have, that's the only thing that I've ever noticed about brushless is a brushless motor is more efficient. Also, you can make a brushless motor smaller and things like that, but it's really just about efficiency. Well, a lot of them, yeah, they could be prepared to lose uh, their YouTube paychecks. I mean, a lot of people, have a lot of stuff on YouTube, and you know, maybe they need that extra income to pay for their stuff. You know, I don't know. There's some good guys that like I listen to, like I like the Flat Rate Master. I feel like he's real honest in the tools that he's got. Uh, I feel like he does a good job of using them, and they have Bam Bam there. So if Bam Bam can't break it or fuck it up, it's probably pretty good. Uh, but all his stuff is, uh, he's real open and honest with it. He's never tried to, you know, do anything wrong. But that guy also, that's a guy that's on YouTube to help people make more money being a flat rate mechanic. That's really what his channel's about, you know. Well, the Snap-on Pro Link, they're coming out with a new one. I was told that Friday that they're coming out with a new heavy duty scanner. So I would hold off on buying the Pro Link one right now. No, I mean, there's always people that are gonna. I always get about 5 or 6 dislikes. I'm not too worried about the dislikes, though. I know who they are. No, FRM, but he uses that stuff. I don't think that he's a shill for Bosch or OTC. He's used the OTC stuff before all that. I feel like he doesn't. I'm going to tell you, I've met Mike, the flat rate master. He is a stand up individual. There is, if he says something's pretty good, I take his word for it. Same thing with Eric O. There's a couple guys that I trust. AVE's another one. You know, AVE likes a lot of industrial type stuff. That's because I think he was an industrial mechanic. So you get used to that type of things. And, you know, he trusted in a third world shithole. Hey, listen, Capri has sent me stuff, and I'm going to tell you right now, as far as bit sockets, TY guy, the Capri bit sockets by far is fucking way better. Like I've had Snap-on ones, and my 5/32 Capri fucking bit socket has been on the 1/4 inch impact, taking these tarps apart, and I have not stripped that thing out. Now I've been through 3 Snap-on ones, okay, in the same amount of time. Like I always try to start with a Snap-on one, and I end up putting the Capri one on it. I will tell you, their bit sockets are fucking worth the fucking money. Their stuff is good. The Carlisle ones are okay. I'm not a big fan of those. Um, the Capri one that my 1/4 inch one I use, but I really like the Mac ones. I like their locking flex heads. What's up, Colin? Yeah, you're pretty late. I'm about ready to get off here. Shit. I'm 15 minutes past when I said I was going to get the fuck off here. I guess I'll stay on till 1 o'clock. Hey, Blake, thanks for the $2 holler. Yeah, now I can take the rest of the day off. Thank you, Blake. That $2 is going to go a long way. You know, I'll be able to tip the waiter tonight, Blake. Thank you. You don't have to do that. I have not used the Mountain or Platinum long wrenches. I have the Snap-on ones and all that stuff. Kong, why am I the bad guy? I don't know. I just put it up there to be funny. You know, the bad guy. Kong, just to be funny, man. Besides the tool truck, yeah, I've had pretty good success with the. I have some Sunex ones. Those seem to be pretty good. I like the Carlisle ones, and I have some Capris that I use. The Capris and Carlisle ones, I think, are the same ones. Uh, you know, but any of those brands would be good. I haven't tried any of the Tecton ones, to be honest with you. Let's see. I have some Williams impact sockets. I like those. I have some Wright ones. I don't like those. I should probably do a video talking about some of the issues with the with the pro grade stuff versus the other ones. No, I don't have anything to do with drag racing anymore. Nope. The video you put up about them shitty wrenches they broke was good. I cannot other people make themselves look like such a dick on the internet. Okay. Now, I am not close to Toledo. I am in Cincinnati. I've never tried any of the VIM stuff. I know like a year ago, I won one of VIM's social media. I won a thing on Instagram one time, but they never sent it to me. Like I won the thing and they asked for my address and I gave it to them and they never fucking sent it to me. There you go. Thank you, TY Guy Ty. You guys don't have to give me any money. You know, I'm okay. I'm not out here e-begging in the streets. You know, I never tried the VIM stubby Torx bits. Yeah, I won something, but VIM never sent it to me. So I was like, oh, okay. I didn't make too big a deal out of it. You know, it's not like I'm going to, I was like, oh, okay, maybe whatever. I don't know. I know that Milwaukee's coming out with the straight cordless die grinder sometime in January. Other than that, they got the MX line that's going to be released in January. That's like the big battery packs and all that stuff. Other than that, I don't know. It's not it's not MPS 2020 yet or MPS 20. So and I don't even know if I'm going to get invited to that. So I won't know any of the new stuff that they got coming out for like 2021 or late 2020. I don't know if I'm going to get invited to that or not. So I went last year. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go every year. So, you know, I'm not going to do that. The best 3/4 gun. I only have used the Snap-on 3/4 gun and the fucking shit. The Milwaukee Impact or 3/4 Impact. That's the only one I've ever used. Yeah, that's hold on here. There was something else. 2020 is doing really good so far, you know. I'm not shaving off my beard. Um, let's see. There was something else. Oh no, I'm not gonna ring the bell like a jackass. There's no way I need to do that. No, Milwaukee does not make you pay to go to their shows. No, they don't. That is not true. It's an invite only thing. They only invite so many what you would call social media influencers or anything like that. It's an invite only situation, and you know, I really don't know how. I don't really know how it gets. I never ask. You know, I just know that I went once. It was a great time. Um, would I go again? Yes. They got some cool stuff there. Um, they take really good care of you there. Like by far, they roll out the red carpet for you. They do it fucking right. Yeah, TY guy Ty. Yeah, when you have kids, your sex life is pretty over for the first couple years. That's because your wife's scared of making another one. You know. Yes, Nick still works for me. Yeah, no, I mean it's a great show. I mean, if you ever have a chance to go, I would not tell them no. You'll have a great time. I thought about doing a calendar of the JST trucks, but I don't have 12 of them to put in the calendar. So maybe if I get 12 of them, we could do a calendar, I guess. I don't know how good they would sell, but who knows? You know, calendars are pretty hard because you have to print off at least 200 of them to make it economical. And then what happens if you only sold 10? Now you got 190 calendars that you don't know what the fuck you're going to do with. Well, Jay Shop Time, I don't know if the haters sent my background. What's my background have to do with anything that I'm doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're making big deal about what the fuck, happened when somebody was 18 years old and now they've fucking, you know, uh now they've done good for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck does that matter? You know? And if somebody wants to know if it was that big a deal, why don't they, be like, "Hey, did you do this?" And I'll be like, "Hey, yes. Guess what? I did." You know, I did make that mistake. Okay? Have you ever made any mistakes in your life? Because I guarantee there's a lot of us that would fucking make a lot of fucking, a lot of fucking mistakes. You know? Yeah. So, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's like if somebody makes a big deal out of it, that they just show their ignorance. You know, show their ignorance. Like, oh god damn, you exposed me. I don't have any JST hoodies, and I probably won't order any till the end of next year. I'm not going to order any right now. I can tell you that. Yeah, maybe somebody should have. There is a video out there, but they don't listen. Would you rather have somebody that has that or was in a position of power and abused it? I think that kind of says more than anything else. Yeah, it is a liberal way of thinking. It is, you know. Oh, ooh, man, we have. Yeah, I think my wife shut down our T-shirt thing because it was, we kind of don't know what inventory we have anymore, and it's been kind of a struggle. I've been thinking about doing a Teespring thing, but she's got to have time to set all that up. Yeah. Hey, from Boston, Mass. The hub remover that I used is a Tiger Tool hub remover. I don't know which one it is. It's the bigger one that is whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great time with my wife. Oh, Mountain Dew and cigarettes. Thank you. You know, thank you. Thank you for the $3.69 holla. gimmick the shit Sears came out with. That's funny. Yeah, our anniversary was actually yesterday. Been married 6 years. Hopefully we have another 6 years to go, or whatever they say, 50 years. I don't know. I can tell you I'm going to die a lot sooner than my wife, so, you know, whatever. I'm going to have to figure out how to get life insurance on me because she's going to be fucked. I think some people make money from Super Chat. I don't really worry about it. There you go. Just hit 7 years in December. Awesome. I'm not ringing a damn bell. No, I don't use any type of drugs. I am not a drug guy. Like, you're not going to see me take very many Tylenol. You're not going to see me I don't take a lot of pills. I'm just not really into it. So, other than that, I've been on here 2 hours and 30 minutes, guys. What's up, Tools and Trash? Hey, that thing you sent me was fucking funny as fuck. That should be posted somewhere. Yeah, Mountain Dew is my drug of choice. All righty. Thank you, Blake. We will get a steak dinner on Blake Merkel. I'll put a holler out while I'm eating it, Blake. I'll let you know. I'll send a picture to you. That'll be it. But like always, guys, thanks for watching. I got to get the hell out of here. I want to go home and get ready for or whatever and see if Brittany needs any help with the kids. I'm going to go try to help it. Yeah, Blake, you're a legend. Do you recommend $60,000 to star in my business? To star my business. I don't know what that means, but all righty. Like always, guys, thanks for watching. I got to fucking go.